The whole construction has to be extremely light and be able to carry a person. A basket like that would be perfect. A leather hose. We only recently had it made. The last one burnt to a cinder on the forge. One of Ramon's Egyptian artifacts. A cross with a loop, or a cog. Uncle Tabit sent this letter a couple of weeks ago.
My dear Ramon, my trip to North Africa was successful, and I shall shortly be back in our wonderful Barcelona. I found an extremely interesting artifact there. It would appear to be only part of a larger piece, but I think you will find it very precious nonetheless. When I'm back in town, you can come and pick it up from my shop whenever you like. Farewell. Uncle Tabit, Valencia, 7th of April, 1514.
One would normally expect an inventor to note down ideas for inventions. But my brother is a little bit different.
The Ankh, crux ansata in Latin, Egyptian symbol for life and also immortality. The uraeus more or less means the rearing one, a rearing cobra that Egyptian gods often wear on their foreheads. The uraeus spits fire or poison and punishes those who do not obey the god. It's often associated with a goddess who is supposed to have the head of a lion.
There's still a lump of calamine on the anvil. That should be in the mineral cupboard. Can't make anything out of that. Not enough ideas. Perhaps I should have another look around. Cartwheels. You can never have enough of them. They make excellent driving cranks for all kinds of things. A forge, just like you'd find in a smith's workshop, with an integrated smelting furnace. That's a little smelting furnace, for smelting metals in an airtight space. Let's see. Yes, there are still some embers in there. It should be able to withstand a fair amount of heat. That's the rope and pulley system for operating the bellows. Ramon designed the construction when he was more on the case. The rope is connected to the bellows via 2 pulleys. When you pull on it, it lifts. No, it lowers. I can't remember exactly. Either way, it works. The vacuum balls didn't work. Then perhaps the complete opposite. More air. The more the better. With a wind generator under the wings? Perhaps I should pick up my old idea of an airship again. It wouldn't need the complete hull. It doesn't have to be waterproof, just the framework. That'd be much lighter too. Covered in fabric, it would create a large surface for the wind. But how to get it in the air? That's only possible with an accelerating force plus a cliff. So, wheels on the bottom again? There's my dear brother. As always, his thoughts are of a secret Egyptian city from whence all the things that he works on day in and day out perhaps, or perhaps do not come. Ramon? Are you dreaming of utopia again?
I'm searching for it, yes. One day you'll be thankful for this.
For what? That you spend precious working time cleaning artifacts?
That I never lost sight of our goal.
Which goal?
I don't quite know exactly. That's why I'm searching for it.
Could you give me a hand, please?
Later. I have to put this mask together first.
We have to get the flying machine finished. We only have 6 days until the Count sets those torturing fiends on us. I'll be off then. What would I do without my pliers? The flame of inspiration is more of a flicker at the moment. Can't make anything out of that. Can't make anything out of that. Not enough ideas. Perhaps I should have another look around. Are those my pliers? They seem to turn up all over the place. Unfortunately, that's all I've got at the moment. A lathe. You can bore holes in wood with it. It's powered by a foot pedal. That's a bowl of wood tar. Ramon sticks his old stones together with it. A pinch of calamine. Smelting the calamine alone makes no sense. Take a couple of copper coins. Before I smelt away my very last savings, I should have a good think about what I actually want to do with it. Fishing rods are made of light and supple wood, the perfect material for wings. Or perhaps a whole airship. I need some kind of inspiration, a new idea, a glance in the secret book of the flying carpet weavers. That's where beautiful Esmeralda lives. She likes to bath with the window open, a most refreshing sight. Sadly, it's been quite a while since she last did. That is La Catedral. They finished building it about 60 years ago. The bell tower was added a couple of years ago. Can't make anything out of that. 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 That's it. A huge leather bladder full of air, a couple of wings to steer it, and a basket for the pilot. Next, I need to get hold of the construction materials. Supple wood, a whole load of leather, and a large basket. Hopefully I can find all that quickly.
Theodore? If you're going out, then pop in at Tabit's place. He's supposed to get back from Africa today, and I'm sure he's brought me something again.
You mean some old mouldy tree root in the shape of an antique vase?
That, or a precious artifact. Thank you, my brother.
I often buy fresh fruit from Hernando. I wonder if something has happened to him. I haven't seen him since the day before yesterday, and the fruit is just rotting away in the heat. This market stall has been closed for weeks. The family who the stall belongs to has emigrated to America, like many others. That's where the fisherman and his wife live. They have a small stall at the market. Nice people, actually, even though they sometimes complain about the noise coming from our workshop at night. I mean, it's an inventor's workshop after all. Do I get upset about their fish stinking? The basket seller's stall. Aha! The basket seller is in town. That's fortunate. Hello.
God be praised, Senor Inventor. You're still at large, then.
And why not, pray? I've done nothing wrong.
I've heard otherwise. They say that you're working on an invention which lets a man walk across the skies.
Those are fairy tales.
Exactly. Only Jesus can do such things. And the church makes sure that nobody else tries to.
Jesus could walk on water, not on air.
So, by that, are you saying that Jesus couldn't have walked on air, even if he had wanted to?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What does a basket cost?
3 silver.
So expensive. Oh. Can we do a deal some other way?
If you could find some way of making it not quite so damned warm here, then I could let you have a basket for just 1 silver.
Do you know anything about the fruit seller?
The last time I saw him was the day before yesterday. I don't know what happened yesterday. I was out and about.
Why is his stall unattended? Why is nobody looking after it?
If anyone wants to buy anything, then they'd be welcome to pay me.
What does a basket cost?
3 silver.
So Can we do a deal? Goodbye.
May God's blessings be upon you.
Do you sell oranges now?
They aren't mine. They were sitting there when I got here this morning.
Can I take one then?
If you like.
The heat of the midday sun is trapped under the awnings. My dear Uncle Tabit, a trader through and through. He travels a lot and is always on the lookout for quality goods and even better prices. Hey, Uncle Tabit.
Fyodor, how nice to see you.
How are you? When did you arrive in Barcelona?
This morning I'm feeling a little worn out from the journey. But business is good. And how are things with you?
The last flying machine didn't fly too well again. The Count has set us a final deadline.
Just take care, my boy. The Count is a dangerous man. He has church connections. You need to watch out.
Ramon reckons that you've definitely brought something for him again.
Yes, quite correct. Look, a valuable piece of crystal. Whatever you do, don't drop it.
What's that supposed to be? Looks like half of it's missing.
Yes, there must be other parts that belong with it. But I'm sure Ramon will like it all the same.
I need 2 bales of the thinnest leather that you have.
I've still got a few bales of camel leather, but I can't hand them over to you just like that. They are very valuable. And you know that since the discovery of the New World, business has not been so good.
How can that be?
Most of our shipping is now on the Atlantic coast, not here on the Mediterranean anymore.
My brother is completely possessed by his Egyptian artifacts.
He always was. He is definitely becoming a true history scholar.
You've been prophesying that for years, but it doesn't lead to anything. He just buries himself deeper and deeper in his books and doesn't help me anymore at all. Please don't keep on bringing him new things.
But if he loves to busy himself with them...
See you later.
Yes. Till then, my boy.
I'll make some time for a cup of tea with Uncle Tabit later. I've got much to do right now. Egyptian urns. I wonder if they're full. Jewelry boxes made of snakeskin. Very popular in Africa. Precious Persian carpets. These oriental spices smell good. I wish I could cook. Then I'd know what to do with them. Uncle Tabit always had a soft spot for Moorish architecture. Uncle Tabit stores various fabrics and cloths up there. He asked me to invent something to keep the moths out of there years ago. As soon as I've finished the flying machine, I'll get onto that. Uncle Tabit, so you've still got that sarcophagus?
Yes, I wanted to delight your brother with it. I dragged the thing right across the ocean with me, and then he doesn't want to have it.
It didn't come from the right region. Yes, I remember. He's only interested in artifacts from the Great Desert close to Egypt.
Your brother is quite strange sometimes.
See you later.
Yes. Till then, my boy.
A couple of dusty stone figures. No one wants them. They really do look quite worthless. Map of Terra Nova and Terra Incognita, based loosely on the travel logs of Amerigo Vespucci. These books are real treasures, elaborately illustrated and decorated. However, completely illegible for me. I can't read Hebrew. Ottoman soup bowl and plate. A shirt made of precious Byzantine silk. What a smell! Arabian coffee. Anubis is the jackal-headed Egyptian god of funeral rites. I sometimes pay attention to what Ramon says. That's the artifact that Tabit brought for Ramon. A glass lump kind of thingy.